Welcome back. Welcome back to the Jomo Speaks podcast. Thank you for viewing the videos. Thank you for liking the videos, and thank you for subscribing. We're going to talk about a highly influential ancestor who has passed a long time ago. His name is Johnny Cochran. He's an FBA icon and superstar. We're going to discuss how Johnny Cochran was one of the most influential legal minds of our time. Join us as we explore the lesser known aspects of Cochran's life, focusing on his tireless efforts to promote social justice and equality. Johnny had an early career in civil rights law. Before gaining fame as a criminal defense attorney, Cochran was deeply involved in civil rights cases. He worked on several high-profile cases involving police brutality and racial discrimination in Los Angeles during the 60s and 70s. Cochran attended UCLA School of Law, where he earned his law degree in 1962. He was one of the first black students to be admitted to Loyola Law School. Johnny was an innovator. Johnny is credited with popularizing the race card defense strategy, which involves highlighting racial bias or prejudice as a factor in a legal case. He used this strategy effectively in the Simpson trial. In addition to his legal career, Cochran was also an author and public speaker. He wrote several books, including Journey to Justice, which chronicled his experience as a civil rights attorney. Cochran was also involved in various entrepreneurial ventures throughout his career. He co-founded the law firm Cochran, Atkins, and Evans, which became one of the largest and most successful firms specializing in personal injury and wrongful death cases. Following his own battle with brain cancer, Cochran became an advocate for cancer awareness and research. He established the Johnny Cochran Brain Tumor Center at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles to support research and treatment efforts. Johnny's influence was wide. Johnny's legacy extends behind his work on the Simpson trial. He is remembered as a champion for justice and equality, and his influence continues to be felt in the legal community, particularly in the realm of criminal defense and civil rights law. Johnny was a huge advocate for police reform. Johnny was actively involved in advocating for police reform and accountability, particularly in cases involving allegations of police misconduct and brutality. He often represented victims of police abuse, seeking justice and compensation for their mistreatment. Throughout his career, Cochran worked to promote diversity and inclusion within the legal profession. He mentored aspiring lawyers from underrepresented backgrounds, providing guidance and support to help them succeed in their careers. Johnny was a strong advocate for education and frequently supported initiatives aimed at improving educational opportunities for disadvantaged youth. He donated both time and resources to educational programs and scholarship funds, helping to create pathways to success for students in need. Cochran was actively involved in various community outreach and engagement efforts, working to address social issues and empower marginalized communities. He participated in community forums, town halls, meetings, and grassroots initiatives aimed at fostering dialogue and promoting positive change. Johnny also did a lot of pro bono work. Cochran was dedicated to providing legal assistance to those who could not afford representation. He frequently took on pro bono cases and volunteered his time to provide legal aid to low-income individuals and families, ensuring that they had access to quality legal representation. While Cochran gained widespread recognition for his work on high-profile cases such as the O.J. Simpson trial, he also dedicated himself to advancing civil rights and social justice in less publicized cases. He fought tirelessly for equality and fairness in all aspects of the law, regardless of the case's level of publicity. Johnny was also known for his philanthropy and charitable giving, supporting numerous organizations and causes aimed at improving the lives of others. He donated generously to charities focused on health care, education, poverty alleviation, and community development, leaving a lasting impact on those he sought to help. Through these efforts, Johnny Cochran demonstrated a deep commitment to serving his community and advocating for social change, leaving behind a legacy of compassion, justice, and empowerment. Johnny was a rider. Johnny was FBA all the way. Johnny looked out for his community. So I definitely admire and appreciate Johnny's drive. Johnny Cochran was also known for his advocacy regarding reparations for Black Americans, for African Americans, and foundational Black Americans, as compensation for the historical injustices of slavery and systemic racism. He believed that the United States owed a debt to the descendants of enslaved Africans and that reparations were necessary to address the lasting economic and social disparities resulting from centuries of oppression. Cochran argued passionately for reparations, highlighting the ongoing impact of slavery and discrimination on African American communities. He believed that reparations could help redress the injustices of the past and provide a pathway to economic and social equity for generations to come. While Cochran's advocacy for reparations was not as publicly publicized as his legal work, it was a significant aspect of his commitment to advancing civil rights and seeking justice for marginalized communities. Johnny saw reparations as a crucial step toward healing the wounds of the past and building a more just and equitable society for all. We have a lot of young legal minds in the community, and I challenge them to step up the same way Johnny Cochran stepped up. That is the challenge. That is what I would like to see for our community. Again, thank you for tuning into the podcast. Like the video, share the video, and once again, subscribe or else. Thank you for your time. Peace, family.
Thank you.